Here they come. Hello there, girls. Who do we got? We got Joanne and Deborah, the early birds.
Awesome. Yeah, we're giving you guys a little bit
It's
of time.
only 1:59, you guys. You can hear my voice. All right, they're coming in here.
Awesome.
Ready to go?
Sharing.
Okay.
Maybe.
Oh, there it is. Hi, Cheryl. Ooh.
Sorry.
Hi, Dory's belly.
Yeah, I haven't had lunch yet. Sorry.
I'll have to get you something.
Some strange sounds. Lisa, Cheryl.
88 days, Lisa says.
For the love. For the love, Lisa.
But who's counting? Lisa. Which one can't you get? Your business page? Give it. Away.
Yep.
Okay, we are ready to roll here. Yes.
We're
All
good.
right.
You're golden.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. Happy Cards, Carols, and Cupcakes Day for October. We hope you are doing well on this kind of dreary, rainy day.
It is a little dreary.
I'm going to turn the light off behind us there.
Okay, I'll just sit here.
It looks like it's on my head. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
That's better.
You are glowing.
Oh, yes, yes, glowing. Welcome, and we are so excited to have everyone here for our second Cards, Carols, and Cupcakes for the...
Excuse me, one moment.
Yes.
I'll answer your
Oh,
door.
thank you. So
Sure.
kind.
Maybe it's Santa Claus.
Let's check. Okay, so we're just going to wait a few minutes here and have everybody come on in with us, and then we will get ready to go. Lisa's Santa's helper. Yes, she is. You are so right about that. Yep. So just as a reminder,
It wasn't Santa Claus.
it wasn't.
No.
It was the Grinch.
It was the Grinch. Yep, it was. All right.
We're back. Just a reminder, we have one more Cards, Carols, and Cupcakes, and that will be in October, and that date is October 11th. That's like really soon.
That is definitely very soon.
So we don't quite have as much time, but we will have magnificent cards, 5 new designs, and I'm using the Freezing Fun. That's the one with the little penguin and the little raccoon on a sled. It's really a cute set.
It is. And I'm using the Dove.
The Dove,
Bundle.
yes, the Dove bundle. So those are going to be our last 2 suites, and that will take place on Sunday afternoon again, October 11th. So join us if you can. We'd love to have you.
And
All right.
remember, if you join all 3, you get a $10 gift certificate to use in January.
Oh, that is great. And that's when the new catalog will be available. So
Yes.
that's kind of exciting too. Yes. So join us. It's the same way as today. You have a choice of getting all your cards free. My stamp of the month, and it ended up blanc. Oh, that always happens. That happens all the time. I'm
We
on the
love to hear
fence.
that. We
I
love
know.
to hear
That's
that.
really, that makes us feel like we are showing you all the options that you can make out with these bundles. But for today, after our live stream is over, you may get all the cards for free if you make a $50 order. Now, the card kit will include enough materials to make 3 of each of the 5 cards. So you will have enough to make 15 cards and envelopes. So it's a great deal. Everything will be put nicely into the little card kits, and you'll have a great time putting them together.
Yes, you will. Definitely.
And we're going to focus on the Trimming the Town suite and the Poinsettia place.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I got both
Look
of
at
them.
you.
I know, I am on fire.
It's because you have your thinking cap on today.
And she's just doing it for the cupcakes.
Oh, nice.
Yes, they will be included again. Yes, we feel like we have to do that since that's one of our favorite parts when we're in person too.
Yes,
So,
definitely.
all right. So, Rise is going to have to check the
I know,
replay. She's having a lot of trouble.
She's having some issues. So
We
sorry
all
about that.
are. We are very frustrated with the internet. So we're hoping that we hang in here long enough that we can
Yeah,
get
get
done
through our class today, definitely.
before we start saying bad words to Mark Zuckerberg. Oh, that's probably going to get me. Stamp and swears to Mark Zuckerberg. That's probably going to get us cut off immediately when they hear that one. All right. So are we ready to get started?
I think we are.
All right. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to be first today. And I am going to be using the Coming Home stamp set and the Home Together dies. Okay, this was the suite that I decided on for this, and I just love the, oh, no, we're not frozen. Somebody said we're frozen. Sometimes it's your end and sometimes it's ours. I don't see us frozen here, but try to go out and come back in, Joanne. All right. And these are the two sets we're going to be using, the Coming Home stamps and the Home Together dies. And these are in the Trimming the Town suite. All right, so for our first card today, we are going to be making this cute little gift card. Paul is good, so some people are good. All right, so we're going to be making this cute little gift card, and I shared this with my team last month because I just think it's such a great idea. In the back of the annual catalog, Stampin' Up! Catalog, you can get these Whisper White note cards and envelopes. And there's actually 20 of them in a pack. It's a great deal. And this is what I use to make these gift cards. And I like to have that because you're going to have a envelope that is the exact size you need for the gift card holder. So sometimes if you make a small gift card like that, then you end up just handing it to them without any envelope. But if you get the note cards, then you have a special envelope for each one. So let me show you how easy these are to make.
Easy, easy. Lemons.
Oh, they are too easy. All right, this is what we need. This is a note card, and you'll notice here's a regular note card. Okay, and I cut off, let me see how much I cut off of this. I think it's 1.5 inches. Let me check here real quick. Let's see. Yes, it's actually 1.75 inches. I cut off one end of the card so that this smaller end is going to flap up just like that to make your little pocket. And that's how quick and easy it is to make the gift card holder. That's about it. Now all we're gonna do is go ahead and do some embellishing. Where did I put my sample?
I don't know. Santa took it when he came.
Santa! That's Santa. I'm telling you, he hides stuff in my craft room all the time. All right, the first thing I'm going to do is bring out my triple punch here and do a little bit of corner rounding. Okay, I'm going to round the top and the bottom so that we have nice round edges on our gift card holder. Okay, then the next thing we're going to bring in is our paper. This is paper from the Trimming the Town suite. It's adorable paper. This paper is wonderful, and I'll try to show more as we move through the 3 cards. But I'm going to use this piece, and I'm going to put this one on first. It's going to go in that back section of the gift card holder. Now, before I adhere it, I'm going to go ahead and use my corner rounder and round the top corners there. Then I'm going to grab my Stampin' Seal, and I'm going to put that on. And then I'm just going to go ahead and adhere this to the inside of the gift card holder. There we go. All right, now I'm going to flop it up like this, and this is going to be our pocket. So I'm going to grab my tear and tape, and put just a little piece here on each end. You can use Stamp & Seal Plus. You can use Tombow, whatever adhesive you desire. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to close up the pocket. There we go. And with that nice strong adhesive, you won't have any trouble with it tearing or anything when they're grabbing their gift card out of there. All right, now I'm going to take another strip of paper from the Trimming the Town Suite, these adorable little red polka dots, actually white polka dots on red. And I'll go ahead and round those corners. Use my Stamp & Seal. I'm really getting used to the Stamp & Seal.
I love it.
I've been using it a little more than Tombow in the last few days. Don't tell Tom. I know. Tom will be very annoyed.
You're cheating on
And
Tom.
I'm cheating on Tom now. Will he ever forgive me?
I don't know.
I don't know. All right. So now we have our gift card holder completely ready. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and do our cute little embellishing on the front. And the first thing we're going to do is just going to stack some of these die cuts. This one is from the Hippo Happiness. These are just layered circles. All right. So this is Early Espresso, Pear Pizzazz, and Pool Party. Okay. I just pulled. If you look on the back of the Designer Series paper, the 12 by 12 pack, it has all the names of all the colors that are included in the paper pack. So then you can know exactly what cardstocks to pull in and coordinate with it. Makes it very easy, because sometimes it's not quite as easy to look at them in the paper and figure out which ones they are. So it's nice that they have that there. Okay, so there is my stack of die cuts. Now I'm going to grab one of my first images from the set. And let me grab the set here. Okay, such adorable, cute little houses. And then there's a little Volkswagen, and then there's two different sizes of trees. Now I've done all my stamping and some of my coloring already so that I don't take up all your time this afternoon watching me color online. So, but they are just stamped on Whisper White with black Memento ink. All right, and now I'm going to go ahead and grab my blends, and this blend, yep, I got the right one. We're going to color the little house here in the dark old olive. Now, when you get these die cuts of the houses and the trees and the car, they are not going to be colored, okay? So that gives you a chance to make it whatever color you like. Okay, if you're looking at my house and saying, Barb, I really don't care much for an old olive house, I understand. That is okay. That is okay. So you can grab your blends and you can use whichever ones you like. And if you don't have any blends, this would be a great time to place that order and then get all your cards for free.
Oh, what a great
Isn't that a great idea, Dory?
That is a great idea.
Because once you start playing with these blends, you will never go back to regular markers. Never. The alcohol marker is just amazing and so nice, and it's so great to have the different colors. Even though I just used the dark here, I didn't go back and do some light, but you could certainly do that. All right, now I'm going to bring in my Poppy Parade for the door. Now the way I knew that it was Poppy Parade was by looking on the back of the paper pack.
That's the best. I love that.
Yep. And it's a very cheery kind of contemporary red. Has a little bit of pink to it, but it's super cute. So that's what I used for my door. And then for my roof, I went with soft suede. Okay. Wow, they're right on the top. How did I do that? Okay. And then I'm going to color in my roof with my dark soft suede. But remember, if you don't like to have a soft suede roof, I have done ones with smoky slate is a very pretty color to use on the roof. Crumb cake I've used, like. So you can make your roof whatever you like. That's what's fun about it. And using the blends makes it look fabulous. All right, so there I'm coloring in my roof. And now I'm going to color in my chimney. I know it's a chimney. All right, there you go. Okay, now we are almost done. I'm going to go ahead and take my dimensionals. Remember, you will get 3 of each of these designs. Yep, I love real red too, Cheryl.
Me too, my favorite
That's
color.
Dory's color. But they're all just so fun and so nice to work with. They know what they're doing, those gals and guys over there at Stampin' Up. All right, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to place my house right on the middle. Okay, just like that. And then I'm going to grab one of the wreaths here that's already been colored. We'll do the other one. Unless they have these little tiny wreaths that you can cut out of the paper, stamp and cut out of your Whisper White and color. Here I used here Granny Apple Green with the Poppy Parade. I'll put a little bit of adhesive on the back, and I'm going to put my little wreath up there on the roof. Super cute. All right, now we have one more thing that we need to stamp, and it says happiest of birthdays. Okay, now that saying is not in the Trimming the Town, because there really are no sentiments in the Trimming the Town. And this one I pulled out of the Moose set.
The moose is loose.
The moose is loose on
your card.
on my gift card holder. Look out for the moose. There it says happiest of holidays. And then I saw another demonstrator did a really cute little thing, and I think it was Marissa. She's a kitchen table stamper. She's one of my new friends. No,
What?
actually not. I just love her. She's my style.
I'm being replaced.
I know. No, she's not. But she's really has some really, really cute ideas. And what she did is she punched a hole in the end of the little tag and then took a little bit of the thread and made a little bow. I think that's just so super cute. It's just a little detail, but I just thought it was so cute. So you will get your piece of linen thread to put through your little hole there, your tag hole. Ooh, that sounds bad. And then I'm gonna tie him and make a nice bow. And I like to keep it a little big and flappy because I just love this natural twine. Makes them look so cute. All right, so there we go. I'll pull in my loops a little bit. That's a little excessive, Barb. Okay, now I'm going to cut off my ends. All right, and before I place that on, you'll see right here I have a little heart, and that is one of my favoriteest hearts of all my die cuts. This is from, okay, don't, wait.
What?
I know what it is. It's this one.
From that one.
Yes. Stitched Be Mine. This is an oldie from the annual catalog that we used around Valentine's Day, but we know that we can always use these dies all throughout the year. And I just love the kind of fun shape of that heart. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead, put a little bit of glue on the back of, not glue, I'm going to use my, there we go, my Stampin' Seal, put it along the middle, and then I'm just going to place it right on, in the middle where the, like right in the middle where the doors are. Then I think I'm going to take a mini dimensional. I think I'm going to do this because he's saggy and I don't like him saggy. There we go. We don't like them when they're saggy. And then the last thing I'm going to do here before I put him on my card, on my gift card holder, is slide this little heart back behind here. Everything okay? Mm-hmm. Oh, good. All right, so there is the finished embellishment. Is that super cute or what? Okay, now I'm going to slide this back in. I'm going to grab some dimensionals because we want to make sure that we don't glue the pouch shut. Not that I would ever have done that ever in my life, but you know.
A friend told you.
A friend told me
Yeah,
about
that's
gluing
what
it shut.
That's what I always say. A friend told me.
I'm just saving all of you from making this terrible, disastrous decision of gluing it shut. So what I did is I just put 3 little dimensionals across the front of the pouch, and then I grabbed my little embellishment and centered it right in the middle of the front. And I'm going to move him over a little bit. Come on, girl, you can do it, Barb. I have faith in you. There we go. So there is our first card, and because it is with the envelopes, it's going to have its own little envelope, just the right size. And remember, you will get 3 of these to make. I know.
3 gifts, 3 holiday
There
gifts
you
are
go.
taken care of right there.
3 gift card holders done.
That's awesome.
All right, so that is number 1. And let's go ahead and move right on to number 2. All right. Moving right along. Moving right along. Okay, here we go, ladies and germs. You remember people used to say that?
No.
I don't know. Okay, here we
think
go.
you guys are germs, though.
We don't think you're germs.
Keep watching.
That was like a joke or something.
It was, ladies and
Oh, they
germs.
like my gift card holder. Great.
do.
I do. This whole set makes everything stinking cute. So it doesn't take any effort by the stamper. It just automatically happens when you glue it all together. This is our next one. This is a little cute card. Has a top fold, and it says, "Christmas wishes from all of us. Let the joy of the season fill your heart." So I thought this was cute. I love this one because it gets to show off some more of the patterns from the DSP. And it puts together some of my favorite color combos. Here we have Misty Moonlight, Granny Apple Green. Is that like the cutest thing you've ever seen? All right, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my crumb cake my crumb cake cardstock, and this is going to be cut at 4 1/4 by 11 and scored at 5 1/2. And then before we start putting our pieces on here, I want to show you that I ran the cardstock through the new cut and embossing machine using this embossing folder, which is called
Is that the Woodland
Woodland embossing folder. I just love that because it gave it a little bit of the forest behind it, which I thought was cute. And we're going to put the house right on top. So I thought that fit perfectly well. All right, then I'm going to bring in some cute pieces of the Designer Series paper. Look at this cute one with the little houses on. I love that one. And then we have this one with red squiggles, and then this piece has larger homes and little people. And then here's snowflakes. So just really cute paper. The 2 outside strips are 1 inch. The inside strip is 1 1/4 inch. So I'm going to go ahead and put the middle one on first.
Can I say something about
Oh,
this piece
absolutely.
too? I don't
Yes,
know if
go
you already
for
did.
it.
But it's not just for Christmas. So there are so many different things that you can do with it. On the one piece of Designer Series paper, there's it looks like a little wedding chapel. So you could do, a wedding card. You could also, there's a little VW bug, which you're going to do in the next one.
Yep.
That one could be great for off for a new adventure, or so it's not just for Christmas. And even the DSP allows you to not only use it for Christmas too. So the polka dots and the little squigglies and things,
Yep.
you could use them for so many different projects.
New home is a great one.
Yeah.
If somebody's moving into a new home, this would be a great set. It's just really, really cute. All right, so now I've put my 3 strips here on.
There's a question.
Okay.
It says okay, Cheryl. So there is no such thing as a dumb question.
No.
As we've
So
all
stop
been
that
told,
right now.
because if you're asking it, someone else is thinking it.
Yes.
So she said, "Do you fold the card to put it in the folder?" So it's only 1/2. Yes.
Yes. Okay, so this is how I do it. You open the card like this, and then you're going to put the paper in like that, right up to the place where you're going to fold it, just like that, and then run it through open. Does that make sense, Cheryl? I hope that helped.
That
Yep.
makes sense.
Yep. Just play with it a little bit. You want to just leave the cup card open, and then run it through with the embossing folder just on the one side. Okay. All right. So we've got our strips on here now, and it's all, you know, the way you want to do it. I kind of put the top ones up a little bit, the middle one down a little bit. You can do it wonky. You can do it straight, whatever you so desire, okay? So you put your 3 pieces across here. This is a great design to make for when you have to make a lot of cards. It's quick, you get your paper cut quickly, and it goes through really fast. All right, so now the next things I need here, I need a strip of Whisper White, and I'm going to use a circle, Whisper White circle, and a Misty Moonlight circle from the Layered Circles dies. All right, so let's go ahead, and I'm going to bring in my stamp here, and we're going to stamp one of these cute little houses. There's actually 4 different houses, and I'll show you after I'm finished here some other things that I've made where you can actually combine the houses to make like a big giant house or a schoolhouse. I made one that looked like a schoolhouse that was really cute. So I'm just going to stamp the house right there on the circle. Now when you receive this kit, you will have the same thing. You will have the card. The circle will be stamped with the house, and then it will be your chance to color. I'm going to grab Pool Party and color my house in using Pool Party. Now, if you're thinking, Barb, seriously, a pool party colored house. I know. You can pull out any of, oh, and I'm getting black down there, not good. And you can color any way you'd like with your blends. Again, I just used the choices on the back of the paper, and I said, what the heck, I'm going to give it a shot. Pool party house. Okay, so there we go. Color it in however you like. Put a little more here. And now I'm going to use my crumb cake to color in the roof and kind of the side there that has the, please be like crumb, yep, has the wood along it as well. So I'm going to go here. And then I'm going to color in here. And this is crumb cake. You can also use one of the grays. Okay, you can use soft suede.
Bronze.
Yep, bronze is another great one. That's a good one that people don't think about.
My favorite.
Yep, all right. And last of all, we're going to color that door again in the Poppy Parade because I want to. And there we go. Going to color that. And I'm happy that at least one of my splotches will be covered by the time my card is finished. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to now adhere this to the front of my card using my Stamp and Seal onto my Misty Moonlight scallop circle. Okay, last thing for my last thing for my house is the little wreath. Now there's a little stamp, and then there's a coordinating die that you can use to make your wreath. And what I'm going to do for my wreath is I'm going to take the dark Granny Apple Green and just kind of randomly just kind of touch on some of those leaves around the wreath, then go back with the lighter and fill in, just to give it a little more texture. You can also use Old Olive is a great choice for coloring a wreath, or Pear Pizzazz, any. Mossy Meadow, so many choices. So check and see what blends you have and use those. All right, and now I'm gonna finish off by coloring in the little bow. And then he is gonna go. Going to put a little bit of glue right on the top there, and I'm going to put him right in that window. Some poor husband had to climb all the way up there and put that on the front of the house. There we go. All right, now let's go ahead and work on our label here across the front. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in the Fantabulous. What's this called?
Stamptastic. What?
What is this?
It's a punch.
It's the
There's labels. No, hold on.
Lisa knows.
Yeah, I know too. It's just
Not coming to your brain.
not coming to my brain. I still have softball in the brain.
Yeah.
I have a softball hangover going on right now.
All right, but I'm using this. I just go right in. This is a 3/4 inch strip. I can go right in along the chute there, turn it over, and then I just
Along the chute.
threw down the chute. And then I have the pretty little details on the end of the banner. And there's 2 different choices you can have here to use. All right, so now I'm going to do my stamping there. Lori's still looking. I know Lisa knows. Where are you, Lisa?
The lovely you bundle, the lovely label. Yeah, I was right.
Lovely
Pick a
label.
punch.
Thank
Lovely
you.
label, pick a punch.
Thank you, Dory.
Yep.
All right, now I'm going to grab the Misty Moonlight. This is my favorite new combo of colors here. And you'd say, well, that is kind of strange for Christmas, but it fits in perfectly with this suite. So I'm going to do Christmas Wishes. And that is going to go, I can't see, right there. And then below to the right, I will stamp, where is it? Christmas Wishes.
What do you need?
Oh, here it is.
Ooh.
Right beside me again. I hate when that happens. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and kind of underneath and to the right from all of us. So that will go right here. Isn't that so cute? And I'm going to use my brand new little idea on this one as well,
You're brand new.
because I'm very, very proud of it. I'm going to use this punch.
Just don't, yeah, be careful.
There we go. I won't punch anyone.
No, they said when you punch on the table, it's like an earthquake
Oh.
on the screen. So we'll try to keep our earthquakes to our stamping
That's
earthquakes to
really,
a minimum.
we don't need an earthquake too in
Minimum.
2020, do we?
No.
Sorry about that, gals. And then I'm going to go ahead and feed my linen thread right through there. And tie my bow. And then that will go directly onto my scallop circle, which I just finished, and then that will go on the front card front with dimensional. So let's go ahead and pull in the loops a little bit here. How many of you girls out there have Trim in the Town and have played with this one before? This one grabbed my eye right away because it reminded me of Busy Town. Did you ever read Busy Town books, Dory, to your kids? The Richard Scarry.
Oh yeah, Lowly Worm.
Yep.
And yeah,
Yep.
the cat. I can't remember. Do you remember the cat?
I can't think of the name.
Yeah, I remember
But it
Lowly
just,
Worm.
yeah, it just reminds me of the little house, the little town they lived in.
Yeah, Busy Town.
And my girls just loved those books. So I said, oh, this one's on my list. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead, turn this over, and put some dimensionals on that. Of course I am. Okay. Yeah, so I just love the little choices. And then on the next card, we're going to use the little bug, which was another one I made me want to buy it because I was a Volkswagen owner. I really didn't own it. My parents did, but they let me drive I had an orange Super Beetle when I was in high school, and I loved it. I loved it. And they don't look the same anymore, so I don't want to get one. So, but yes, that brought back lots of memories. So there we go. That piece is right on the front. The last thing we're going to adhere is the little pine tree. Hello, my brain. And I just put a little bit of adhesive on the back of that, and I'm putting the pine tree right here on the front of the card. So there we have it. Oh, so cute. I will show you how I colored that pine tree with the next card. All right, now I want to go ahead and do the inside of it. Oh. All right, and I'm pulling in a set that is from Well, let me show you this one first. The banner year is where I got the Christmas wishes from all of us. I forgot to tell you that one. And then this one is from a set that goes with the heartwarming hugs. This is a great one. Wrapped in Christmas, has lots of great inside sentiments. So if you're looking for inside sentiments for your card, for this one I'm going to do let the joy of the season fill your heart. Huckle Cat! Huckle Cat!
Oh my
Cheryl.
God.
Cheryl watched it. Yes, Huckle, Lowly.
Yes, now I remember.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, that was such a
And the
cute
Baker Pig, he was so funny.
one.
Yes, what a great show that was. Nice and wholesome. My girls loved those books. And they had a show on Nick Jr. way back. Like that's the early 2000s. And we used to watch that too. So, and we even had like computer games that we could play with Busy Town. Great stuff. But yes, it was Huckle Cat. Good for you, Cheryl. All right, there goes our inside, and there finishes our second card for today. All righty. Anybody have any questions so far? Quick and simple. Remember that when this is over, I will make this into a YouTube video. So when you get your kits, you can always go back and look at the replay again. Just go on YouTube and search the Wexford Stamper, and that video will come up. Okay, and if you ever have any questions when you're putting together, you can always call us or email us or text us, whatever works. We want this to be a fun experience for you. Okay, this one might be my favorite. Yes, all right, here is our next card. This is my bug card, and this is made using the Trimming the Town, and we're going to grab that cute little bug for this one, and he's going to be colored using the Poppy Parade. So let's grab our paper first. We're going to start with a Poppy Parade base. Love this red. It's such a happy red, not a little less traditional, but we love it. Then I have a smaller panel that's going to go right on the front, and this is Whisper White, and I used the Snowflake embossing folder for that one. This one, that's from the Splendor, Snowflake Splendor suite, and you can emboss that with the Whisper White paper. And we're just going to go ahead and put that on right away. Okay, just want to try to have a equal border all around. There we go. All right, good start. Now I hope nothing gets on my hands that gets on there. All right, then I took my layering circles, stitch circles, I'm sorry, the stitch shapes. This is not the largest circle, or maybe it is. Okay, and this one is going to be your Christmas ball that goes on the front. Then I cut out a stitch circle in Whisper White, and then I actually cut it in half. And then I'll have two of those to make another card, and that's going to lay right on the top, on top of the piece of DSP. This is a piece of designer series paper from the Trimming the Town suite, the cute little snowflake. I'm going to go ahead and adhere this just across the bottom. Okay. And now I'm going to go ahead and put our little scene together. Now let me show you. Here are the little trees. There's a larger tree and a smaller tree. Oh, come on, turn over. They are being my big hands. Can't pick them up. All right, now I want to show you how I colored these trees, just to show you how I did the shading. Okay, and we'll grab my bug car too, because I'm going to have to color him. All right, for these trees, I actually went with the Granny Apple Green. Okay, so I have the light and the dark Granny Apple Green. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to shade it with the dark on the right-hand side of the tree. Okay, so I'm just going to go down kind of the three triangles here and just color the right-hand side with the dark Granny Apple Green. Everybody's okay? All right, now I'm going to take the light Granny Apple Green. I'm going to stick with the bullet side here. And I'm going to start filling in here. And then you want to color over the center part so that you kind of get the dark and the light to blend a little bit. So you're going to go to the left first where you want it to be pretty light. And then as you get to the center, you want to color over that and over that so that you build up enough ink that they start blending together. But I really love this color for the pine trees. It's very bright, kind of works with the Poppy Parade. So that's how you make the tree, so it has a little bit of shading along the right-hand side. Super simple. Then I'm going to grab my soft suede and just color in the trunk of the tree. All right, that's that. Now let's go ahead. Last thing to color is the little bug. And I went with Poppy Parade, even though my bug was orange.
Clemson.
Well, actually, it's so funny because I had no idea I was going to Clemson when I had that bug. So I know it is. I just loved it. It was a fun car. So I thought, I got to get this set. So I just took the light Poppy Parade and colored him in. Not a whole lot of shading with that. All right. Then, all right. I don't know where my little present went. It was here somewhere. I know. See if you can.
Here.
Oh, excellent. Thank you, Dory. Yep. All right. So let's go ahead and start putting these together. Okay, I'm going to turn these over here and put some small dimensionals, minis, on the backs of these trees. It's getting darker and darker by the minute out there, isn't it?
Yeah. It's like 8 p.m. outside.
I know. The day is going down the tubes here. All right. But we've had some beautiful days. We need rain, so
we'll take it.
We'll take it. All right. So now I'm trying to get these mini dimensional backs off. There we go. So my first one is going to go right over here along the edge. And remember, you can kind of arrange your trees wherever you like. This is just a sample, and you can make your trees stand wherever you like. Then I had this one stand kind of behind it and a little higher. And then I have my little tree. I'm just going to stick him directly down to the Christmas ball. I was inspired to make this card by something that I saw on Pinterest. It wasn't a Stampin' Up! Card, but it was a card that somebody had made, and I thought, wouldn't that look so cute to just have that as look like a ornament? So I was inspired by Pinterest again. That place is a great place to go to get inspired. Now I'm grabbing my little bug car, and I'm going to put him right on the front. He's going to be driving madly to grandmother's house. There we go. And then I just took a little square. This is a 1/2 inch by 1/4 inch. And this is the little present. And I'm going to just put a dimensional on the back of him. And he's going to go right up on top of the car. Now, wouldn't that be awesome to be getting a present that is so big that they have to strap it on the car? Trying to think what it might be.
It reminds me of those Christmas commercials, like where they give people a new car with the giant bows on top.
Oh my gosh, I know. Maybe Joe will get me a Lexus for Christmas. How about you?
You're a good girl. And not on Santa's naughty list.
I'm trying.
No.
I'm thinking I won't get a Lexus.
I'm thinking I won't either.
That's okay. I don't need a Lexus.
We're good.
Yes. So there he is. He's got his package right on the top of his car. I am having trouble stringing sentences, but everyone knows that. All right, now this I made out of a square and a little circle of the foil paper, the silver foil paper. I thought that was so cute, and it looked just like the top of an ornament. So I'm just going to put a little bit of stamp and seal on the back of my ornament and then set it right up on top. And look at that. Oh my gosh, too cute. All right, I'm going to put that on last. Let's go ahead and finish up with our sentiment. And I use the stitched rectangles, another fantabulous set. and I used the Happy Christmas. Oh, I'm trying to think where that came from. Happy Christmas. I'm not sure. I'm looking for the blue Misty Moonlight ink.
Oh.
Let's go.
Did you have it earlier?
Yep, I used it before.
Oh, maybe it's.
Is it I put something over there? All right, hold on. Looking for the Misty Moonlight
it's right
ink.
here.
All right.
Got
See,
it.
that's Dory why you had to come back soon.
Yeah, I had to come back soon so I could hand you your inks.
That's right.
The ink handler.
Yes, you do a fabulous job. I never would have done it without you.
Oh, thanks.
All right, then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stamp on Happy Christmas. Love the font. Love the color. Ooh, somebody's using this one for Stamp Club this month.
Linda Thompson.
Ooh, Linda, what a great idea.
Yeah.
All right, let's turn over my Christmas ball. And I'm going to go ahead and put my dimensionals on the back. And we are close to the end here, folks, at least to the end of the trimming the tree section.
Yeah.
I want to show you a couple of projects I made using this. In addition to these gorgeous cards, to give you some inspiration, something to try. All right, now I'm putting 2 dimensionals on the back of my little sentiment. Come on, you. There we go. And I'm going to put that right here. So there is the front. Now we have this pretty real red twine. What's this one, Dory? Help.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, real red twine.
No, it is.
It has a fancier name, but that's what I'm going with.
Braided linen trim.
There you go. All right, so there is, I'm going to take my glue dots, going to put him right on top of that glue dot. Then I'm going to grab my pick tool like I always do because it works better than my fingers. And I'm putting that right on top there. Oh my goodness, that is super cute. All right, now for the inside, I put friends and family are the truest gifts of Christmas. So true. And that's what we're going to put on the inside. I'm going to use my Misty Moonlight. And this one again is from the Wrapped in Christmas. So I use this one and this one for these cards. And then this one is a great one too. I've used in a lot of the cards for Christmas cards. It's Christmas blessings to you and yours. Just a great set all around. And that is like the one that accompanies the set for the ones that you can make the wraps for the cups. All right, let's go ahead and do some stamping one more time here with my friends and family. Stamp it right there. All right, I'm loving this Misty Moonlight color.
It's one of my new favorites.
Me too. Me too. All right, I'm going to take my stamp and seal, and I just have to bring to everyone's attention, I did not touch a Tombow tube today.
Whoa.
Yes, sir.
That's a big.
It
That's
is.
a big deal.
Yep.
In the world of art.
Yep. So there is the card. Can we think of a card that's any cuter than that? That is just adorable. So your kit will have enough materials to make 3 of each of the cards that I show you. Let me quickly show you the suite. If you have your catalog, it's on page 24. It's called Trimming the Town, and it has lots of great samples that can inspire you, and there's also a lot of great embellishment packs for it. They have these cute little trimming, all the trimmings embellishments that some of my friends got free with their PJ and Paper Party box. The paper is so cute, and there's great coordinating ribbon, and then there's these stinking cute little
Houses.
candy houses. They have little die cuts that you can make these little houses, and then you make just a little tiny lid or a little box, and then you stick them on the front and back. And I made those in all the colors. So cute. These would be great for any little get together that you might have with your family or friends over the holidays. I put a little, what are these things? Lindor truffle
Truffles.
right in there.
Awesome.
Aren't they cute?
One of those might be missing. something.
Oh, okay. Today. And then let me show you a couple of other cards I had here. Here's another one I used, similar to the one I had with the Volkswagen. This one I used the Misty Moonlight with the snowflakes. Here's one, shows off some of the paper, the cute little people on the paper. And I use Surround Yourself in the Love of the Season. That Poppy Parade is just fab. And let's see, I have 2 more cards here. Here's one that I layered 3 different pieces of the houses together to make like a big house. I love how that works out. It makes it kind of like the front porch is standing out a little bit. So cute. And then this one I made, and watch this, guys. This is like the best card I ever made.
Oh, the little bug pops out.
Yes, he's driving away. Isn't that so cute?
Beep, beep.
Yep. So those are a couple of other cards. And then some 3D. I made a little bag. And I'm going to be doing this one on my Facebook Live within the next couple weeks. So there's just a lot of cute things you can make using this set. So,
can I say one more thing?
Oh, absolutely. Thank you, April.
This is also the Making a Difference set. And for every set that is purchased, $3 will be donated to charities devoted to adoption, foster care, and infertility. So you can, there's the one shop number, which is what I like to call, and in the one shop number, you get everything that's in the suite. So that's one that we will, or that's something that you can take advantage of. So, all right. So, if you guys need to stretch or get up and get a drink, you're more than welcome. We are shifting gears. I wasn't sure I'd be here today. I was on the softball field this weekend, so I blew in like 5 minutes before this started. So I'm glad that I'm here and that I can share my cards with you guys. So this is the Poinsettia Suite, and if you haven't taken notice of it, it is on page 14 through 16 of your holiday catalog. And this one also has an amazing one shop number, so you can get all the products that are featured in the suite. It has a bundle, which I'm going to be showing you, the designer series paper. It also has specialty paper, which if you took advantage of the PJ&M party kit, you would have that in there. The beaded pearls, I have to show those to you.
Yep.
I made sure I brought them. They remind me of a beautiful pair of earrings that I would love to own, but just saying. But look at these, they're so pretty, and you could add these to the center of your poinsettia, or you could add them to other projects as well. And then there's some real red sheer ribbon. Okay, so we're gonna make 2 cards with this one. So I'm gonna take, mine are still in the little plastic casing, like I said. So here we go. This is the first one that we are going to make with the beautiful poinsettia in cherry cobbler. Okay, and this is the stamp set, the poinsettia petals, and then there are also the dies. Mine are kind of a hot mess. I'm not going to open it, but the dies for the inside that will cut out the 3 different layers of your poinsettia. You have the sprigs, you have the center, and then you also have some leaves. And the leaves we will use in the next card that we're making together. Okay, so in your packet, when you get your to-go kit, sorry, we've got a little schmutz there. Goobers and schmutz. Yeah. You will have a piece of Very Vanilla, and I'm going to use my bone folder. Actually, I'm using Barb's because it has her name on it. All right, we're just going to fold that right in half. And then we will have a piece that is 1/4 of an inch smaller. So this is 4 by 5 1/4. And, but first we are going to stamp, because we always stamp first before we adhere. because that way if we make a mistake, we can always turn it over and stamp on the other side. Okay, so I'm going to take this one and down towards the bottom. Warm wishes from our home to yours is what we're going to do there. All right. And here is the beautiful design pack of designer series paper. There's lots of different styles and designs. I decided to use the one that had the little berries on it. Okay. And I'm going to take my Stampin' Seal. And you can also see there's the wood grain on the back, so you could use that. We're going to use that actually on the next project that we're going to make today. Okay, so I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal, and I am just going to add that piece right there. And then I'm going to put this onto my very vanilla layer of cardstock. And I used the... I know this was a discussion at one of our classes. There is thick cardstock in Whisper White and in Very Vanilla. And when I am stamping, I use the thick cardstock as my card base. And then I use the regular cardstock as the layer. So the thick cardstock just lives by its name and is a little bit thicker and just,
And there's a section in the annual catalog called Paper Basics.
Right.
And that's where you can find, both of them are there, but it has explicitly the thick cardstock. And that is for bases, if you desire. What are you looking for?
No, I got it. It's right here.
Oh,
I thought I was missing a sprig, but
It's just still in,
I found it
Yep, in here if you can.
in my little
be
center.
looking
So
for him too.
I just put a little bit of the Stampin' Seal. And I did not attach these all the way. If you want to use Tombow, you're welcome to do that, but I did not. I wanted them to kind of have a little bit more of a dimension and not be stuck right down to the card itself. Okay, so you'll notice with poinsettia layers, I've already pre-cut these with my stamp cut and emboss machine. I had to stop and think.
I know, don't say that wrong
Yeah,
word.
I know, I almost said BS. And these layer very nicely on top of each other, and you can see the fine detail in each one. Okay, and so you're just going to make your little poinsettia like that. All right, so you're going to add the layers. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my Stampin' Seal right on the inside and just build here on my my grid paper. And then I'm going to, whoops, it says, of course, might have to take it off camera. There we go. Sometimes when you take it off camera, I think it just gets shy.
Yeah.
So, and you can bend these a little bit, or you can use your bone folder and you can fold up the edges.
Super pretty.
Okay.
I love how the dies not only cut them out, but they give them
I know. Isn't that embossed image that they have on there really pretty?
That makes it so much nicer than if it would have just be a plain die cut.
So you can pull these up with a bone folder if you'd like. If you're putting it in an envelope, it's probably going to flatten a little bit, but still you can give it that little 3D look. The bone folder is great. It helps break down the fibers of the paper a little bit and allows you to fold it there. All right. So I'm going to, this is going to go right on the front of the card like this, but not without dimensionals. They're around. They're floating. Regular dimensionals, but if not, I can use the minis. Okay.
There we go.
Perfect. All right, so we're going to use some of our regular dimensionals, and we are going to add them to the back. I'm going to use 3.
Because you can.
Because I can, because I want to, and because I will. All right, I'm my own card boss.
You are today. Let me hear it.
I do what I want. No, just kidding.
Be your own card boss. That's a good words to live by.
There you go. Not a cake boss, but a card boss.
Did you hear what happened to him?
I did. That was terrible. But I won't say. I'll be nice. Okay, so, and then you have your little centerpiece, and I'm gonna just, you can put Stamp and Seal on the back, or if you have a glue dot handy, you can go ahead and just put the glue dot in the center. But how cute is that? It's nice and quick and simple. You know, you can cut several of these out, do a little assembly line, and, you know, put yours together. But with your kit, you will get all the supplies you need to make 3 of these cards, okay? And I'm not quite finished yet because there are more dimensionals to be added. I'm gonna add dimensionals on the back of the Very Vanilla, okay?
And that's all I got now. Don't be using them up.
Oh, I am. Look at me. Look at this. Look at this. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm kidding too.
Look, see? I know a girl. I can get Barb another pack at a discount.
Right.
So yeah. All right. So here we go. I'm gonna peel these off.
All still hanging.
I know. You guys are all still watching. We thank you
Yep,
for that.
and we didn't fly off line either.
Not yet.
I know. That's probably a jinx. I just
No. I think we're good.
did. Yeah.
We're golden
Now would
today.
be toast.
We're golden. I can take these off. Goodness. I'm having some
The internet was
Dimensional-
being kind today. for
dimensional
some reason.
difficulty.
And I think more people are. I don't think as many are on the internet anymore because there's football on and everything
Oh
now.
yeah. We've
So-
lost some of our stampers to football maybe.
No,
I
I just
doubt it.
mean
Yeah,
the
people,
internet.
people in general.
Yeah, the internet isn't
Yeah.
quite as clogged today.
So there is your
Love.
quick and cute card.
Love the sprigs.
Okay, there we go.
Really cute. Gotta love it.
All right, so that's the first one, and I have 2 little samples here. We're not going to be making this one, but I want to show you.
Oh, show off that puffy paper.
This, yeah, this is the specialty
You
paper.
don't have a puffy shirt. You have a puffy paper.
I know, and I just wanted to show you guys
So pretty.
how pretty it is.
And what color is it on, people?
Oh, it's on Barb's favorite color,
Yes.
Misty Moonlight.
That is gorgeous.
Okay, and this is the specialty paper. Some of the sprigs, and the neat thing is your dies will cut these out of the specialty paper. So
It's called the plush poinsettia, maybe?
yes.
Yes. And
Yeah.
there's pieces in your kits. The PJ
Yes.
kits have samples of it.
Yes, and then there's also the little sprigs, and you can cut the sprigs out with the dies as well. And the little Happy Holidays is in there, and a little bit of an embossed background. But that's one of the just the alternates that I brought along to show you, so you can see the fluffy
stuff.
felted paper.
Well, you're putting some on one of your cards, I think, right? The next one
The
has
next
that in
one,
it. Yeah.
it does. Okay, so for our next card.
I couldn't find the stamp for the front. And I don't have it. So
Oh, did I not bring it?
It's not in that one, I don't think. Yeah, you did, but it isn't in there.
Whew. Okay, well, you know.
Just do that last and just bring in the one that's done and say, and then
we
you
will.
stamp it.
And then you stamp this magical stamp set. Okay, so for this next one, let me get my little.
That has the puffy paper.
This has
Look at how pretty that
the
is.
felted paper. Okay,
Oh,
so
and
can
I
you
think
see
somebody
that?
winked that too.
Oh, I sure did. I winked the heck out of this thing. All right. The great thing is the poinsettia is cut right out of the designer series paper. Okay, and I'm going to show you that. Let me open this. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm doing some crafty things
surgery.
off screen. Yeah, craft surgery is right. So you have this piece of DSP, this one here. This one, the poinsettias, you do not cut them out of this one. Let me show you the one. It's actually this one. It's absolutely beautiful. Okay. And you take your die, probably going to embarrass myself, but it's okay. We're all friends here, right? And you can place, I should have marked it. It's not that one. Hold on. Maybe. Do I have it in here? No, I don't. Anyway, there's a die that you can place right on top of this, and it will cut it right out.
Perfectly.
So, perfectly.
Yeah.
So you can see it comes right from the paper there. So you could use the paper as a background, or you can cut all of these beautiful poinsettias out.
And let me jump in real quick. That
Okay.
is true with the trimming the town too. All the dies for the houses and everything
yeah.
work with the paper as well. I'm
Yeah.
so glad Stampin' Up started to do that. That
I
is
agree.
just amazing.
I agree. So here is the beautiful poinsettia that I have cut out of the paper, okay, that we're going to use to make this card. And let me show you. But there are other options as well. So you have the little pine cones with the greenery on the other side. Look at the holly. Isn't that beautiful? With the pops of red. And then you have the old olive. And then you have the little pine cones, more little pine cones. So lots of great paper in this set. Okay. All right. So we're going to start again with the same card base. It is a Very Vanilla, which is, I learned from the back of my designer series paper pack. It tells me exactly what colors are in there. And Very Vanilla is one of them. So that's what I'm going to use for this one. And it's the same basic design as our other card. So you're going to have a layer of, I use my thick Very Vanilla for my base, and then I'm going to have a smaller layer that's 4 1/4 by 4 by 5 1/4. Yeah. I'm going to take 2 of the pieces that are flocked, and I'm going to show you. We're going to put those on there, and then this is a piece of the designer series paper. It's just the other side of the one with the little berries on it. Okay, so I wanted to show you a little trick. I like to get the most out of my designer series paper or my specialty papers. So I cut these at 2 inches, 2-inch strips. So I would be able to get more out of my 12 by 12 piece instead of cutting the 4 by 5 1/4, because this piece, nobody's going to see it. Right. So I'm going to cover that up with another piece of DSP, and that will allow you to get more pieces of the designer series paper and be able to utilize this more, especially if you're making cards with it. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, you're a tricky girl.
Well, I'm trying to help them out a little bit. Yeah. All right. So the one thing we do need is we need leaves. And I'm just going to show you, I already pre-cut mine, but I had a scrap of the garden green. I put them both on the same block. So sometimes, we try to work smarter, not harder. And, know that if you're going to cut things out, you can put them on the same block and stamp them at the same time. So you're just going to ink those up. Try not to make an earthquake. And you're going to stamp those on your garden green piece of cardstock. So that's color on color, garden green ink onto the garden green paper. And you can see how well that shows up. Yeah. Okay. It's a nice bold color.
I love those images too.
I do too. And it even has the shading in there for you as well. So love it. All right. So I went ahead and I cut those out. And so we're going to need 2 of those leaves. We're going to need one of the poinsettias. Okay. And then this is another quick and cute card. You would be able to make several of these. When you get your to-go kit, you will have 3 of them in your kit. Okay. So.
Is he empty?
No, he's good. So for this one, I am strategically placing my.
The flock paper's a little challenging.
The flock paper, because you don't want the adhesive to show through.
Right.
So I just, let me see if I can do this. What I do is I just went and put it on like the larger pieces here where the swirls connect, instead of in here in the clear pieces.
That's a great idea.
April, I think the red and green foil sheets are totally a personal preference. I've seen a lot of people that have used them to make the poinsettia. I'll interject my personal opinion. I think it makes them a little gaudy, but hopefully I didn't just offend 15 people. But I like the more subtle, like the white, or just cutting it directly out of the cardstock, but that's totally up to you. So, it's beautiful paper, and, it adds a lot of shine to your project. So I'm not, you could use it for other things.
But it would work perfectly with the dies if you wanted to cut out,
if
a red foil poinsettia.
Yep.
It would look beautiful. That would be very pretty for like packaging.
Oh, it definitely would, to make tags or, different things there. That would be great.
It's really preference. But yes, it would be
Personal
beautiful.
preference. Okay, so we have our piece of flocking at the top, and we're just gonna put that snug right up there. Awesome. Okay. And then we're gonna have this piece, and that's gonna go across the middle. Okay. And this is, I'm gonna make sure I have, got a stamping booger there.
Look out.
Across the bottom, I know. Blowing boogers.
Snuggers.
Ew. Ew. All right, here we go. And you want to make sure you have it on the top and the bottom because this is where it is going to meet the flocked piece. And you want to make sure you have great adhesive there. Okay.
I love that wood grain. That's
Isn't
so
that pretty? You could use that on so many different projects.
Goodness, yeah.
Right? All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to add my, I'm going to add my poinsettia first because I want to know where the placement of that is going to be. And then I will, better know my leaf placement because we don't want to have random weird leaf placement. Okay, so we are going to put this on. Whoops. All right. And like I said, this one is one right from the designer series paper. So if you wanted to stamp your own and shade your own, you definitely could, but this is already done for you.
Yeah.
And you get all the beautiful shading on the inside. And then I love our Wink of Stella. So I'm going to kind of come through in the centers of the leaves. And you can kind of feather it out a little bit. That's what these remind me of. The way it's shaded, it reminds me of a feather. Yep. And just kind of pull out from there.
So pretty.
If you don't have a Wink of Stella and you're making holiday projects, you're definitely going to want to add one of those to your list of Stampin' must-haves because you can never have enough of these little glitter pens, in my opinion. Just me, but...
And me.
So then the next thing is you're going to add your little leaves. And what I did is I just added or put the adhesive and then I just went and added them behind there. Okay. Yeah, isn't that pretty? The wood grain. All right. And then the same on this side. If you wanted to curl your, the leaves up a little bit, you could on the poinsettia. All right. So there's that layer there. I'm going to turn this over. And I love, so let me tell you something. You could just put this right on the front of your cardstock, but I think it makes it look so much more elegant when you have an extra layer there and you pop that layer. It also gives me another excuse to use dimensionals, which, if you guys know me, I don't really need an excuse, but because I'm going to use them no matter what.
Yeah, we wouldn't know anything about this. Lisa said she had a Wink of Stella explosion at her house when she was making snowmen.
Oh, yeah. Well, and you try,
we get a little bit too excited and squeeze it a little too hard.
Yeah, I bet that was one sparkly snowman.
I've had that happen.
Me too.
Full disclosure.
Yeah, it looks like I sneezed Wink of Stella. I had a card that happened to, and it looked like I, sneezed or had the ceiling fan on, right, Cheryl? When I was using my Wink of Stella. So, yeah, it's crazy. All right, so here we go. So we're going to put this on the front like that. Whoops. Like, we're going to straighten it up a little bit. Whoa. Just like that. Whoa. Okay. And then,
of course,
I know I can't have a card.
Doris Schneider card would be complete
without embellishment. So these are the gilded gems. They are in our main idea book and catalog, but I think gold just really adds a nice accent to this, this piece. And I'm going to show you a little trick. So I don't know how you guys store your embellishments, but instead of taking them out on the back, you can always cut the side like this. And then you can slide them in and out easier, I think. Instead of having to unwrap them every time.
You have never shared that one with me, Dory.
Well, I just did.
That's a great.
So it's just,
because opening and closing that thing, it It's
well,
sticky. The
it gets
tag.
sticky, and then sometimes the tag sticks to the gems,
Yeah.
and then I stamp and swear. Yes,
Okay.
it's just not a good scene. So, so we're gonna use our take your pick tool, and I'm gonna. Oh, I don't know what the heck. Oh, that's a little piece of. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna take one of the kind of the medium ones. We don't want to be too glitzy. Is there such a thing? Probably. And if there is, I'm gonna be the one to do it. But yeah, and I'm gonna add one more too.
Because she's feeling.
Cause I'm feeling glitzy. And I always do it in triangular formation. It just kind of breaks things up a little bit, and you don't have all your glitz on one piece. Yeah, and I think I left the Happy Holidays at home. I'm lucky I'm here. So, so you're gonna stamp the Happy Holidays, and that one also comes from the poinsettia. So you have the Happy Holidays.
Great ones.
You
in
have
that one.
Merry Christmas.
Even like if you want to make thank you notes for after
Yeah, it's great.
Christmas, it has a great thank you for making this a wonderful season. I love that.
So you can, that also has the Merry Christmas. The Merry Christmas I would probably put on the inside of this one, with warm wishes from our homes to yours, and then put the Merry Christmas on the inside. And if you'll notice, I only used one ink pad today. Well, two actually. I used the garden green for the leaves, but everything else was stamped in the early espresso. So there was just a little bit of stamping that needed to be done for that. And then here is one other sample that I have. I just want to show you a little bit more with the DSP. I am a DSP lover, no longer a hoarder. I use my DSP, so
Yeah.
I'm not of the hoarding community anymore. But this is a really cute one too, with it's embossed vellum behind there, and you have your poinsettia DSP, the little golden enamel dots, heartfelt Christmas, and a little bit of gold twine there.
So pretty.
And this is one that would be, if you're looking to make more Christmas cards, this would be a great idea
Because
for
you have
making
your whole pack that you
do.
can change up.
And you could interchange, and you could cut your strips and just cut, your Whisper White or your Very Vanilla cardstock, and it would be easy to make an assembly line for that. Or if you wanted to make some as gifts, it would be a great way to, make some and package them as well. So those are, so we're going to put the cards back, all five of them. I can't count either. My brain is mush. I apologize.
Oh, yeah, I think you did so well. Okay.
All right.
Hold on. I'm looking.
So you guys, if you would like a to-go kit, please let us know. And we will get those. If you're local, you can do porch pickup. If you are not local, we are happy to ship them worldwide. Worldwide. Yeah, statewide. But just know that we will have to add shipping, and it will be priority shipping for your order. So again, all these cards you would get, you have the 5 cards you would get to make. You would have all the supplies you need to make 15 total. It does include envelopes, and but they are free with a $50 order.
And we will be trying, for those that ordered from buffet on Friday, we will try to get everything, if we're sending them to you,
Together.
We're going to try to get everything together, so you'll get just one shipment with everything. So,
right. So you'd only have to
this week will
pay.
be a cutting and prepping week for us. So we'll try to prep and get everything to you in one swoop.
Yes,
Our friends that need to be
So you only have to
shipped.
pay one shipping too. So
Yep.
we're trying to, do that as a little favor to you as well, so you don't have to pay shipping twice. So, okay. All right. Are we good?
Yep. I think
right.
we're good.
We're good.
Yeah.
So
Thanks for joining us, friends. Do we want
Yes.
to do a back away?
Oh, sure. I better. Oh my gosh, that thing.
I know.
I
It seems like I put it there just to bug you.
There we go.
There we are.
All right.
All right. Thanks for joining on this afternoon. I hope you enjoyed our time together making Christmas cards. Remember, we have one more event, and that is on October 11th. So join us for our third one. We have some really fun cards coming up. So,
We do.
anything else you can think of, Dory? I can't.
Oh, that was nice. My butt was in the photo.
That was
anyway,
good. That looks good.
So next Saturday, October 3rd, we are celebrating World Card Making Day. Okay, and we will be posting tomorrow We will be posting information about that. So we hope that you will join us. It's a free event for anybody to watch.
Yeah,
Okay?
and we really, our hope is that we just inspire you to make cards and get them out to people and everything. And just, we're going to share some ideas and hope you get some inspiration for yourself to get into your craft room and do some stamping.
Yes, and we will, so like Barb said, we're encouraging you to send cards. So stay tuned. We have a little bit of incentive for you to make and send cards on that day. So join us next Saturday at 1 p.m. and we will be back for World Card Making Day. We will have some to-go kits available if you would like to, purchase those. But you guys can attend the event, and we just want you to make cards because, I know when I receive a card that is not for my birth, like just because
card. Yeah,
is
absolutely.
the best.
Yep.
Like, it's not because they had to, it's because they wanted to.
Right.
So,
and of any time that we would need to be sending cards about thinking about people is now.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
people feel so isolated, and it's just a really important time to let them know that we care about them. So
definitely.
that really kind of motivates me to make cards for sure.
Yeah, me too. So join us Saturday at 1. We'll be live, but if you can't join us right at 1 o'clock or on Saturday at all, you can always catch the replay and stamp along with us later. So we hope you guys enjoy the rest of your rainy afternoon. It's a great day for stamping.
Yes.
Please let us know if you would like a to-go kit. You can leave a message on the event, or you can private message each one of us. And again, your 15 cards are free with a $50 order. Yep. So enjoy the rest of your day. Take care, guys.
Happy stamping.
Happy stamping. Bye-bye.